I'm Steve Sapato, and this is Professional Networking Tips, how to control the conversation. So many times what happens when we get into a networking situation is that we are not in control of the conversation. Other people start to ask us questions, they put us on the spot, and quite frankly, it turns into a disaster for us many times. And when we control the conversation, that's when we get the information we're looking for, and we get to make sure that we bring them down into the funnel that we need to go to see how we might be of service to them. Professional networking, a lot of people think professional networking is all about how I can give my information, how I can spew my 1-minute speech, how I can tell people about what I do. But in truth, what professional networking is all about, as you could read in my book, Become the Go-To Person for Your Own Success, is how do I become the go-to person to offer them either the solution to their problem, introduce them to someone who will, or give them an answer that they're looking for so that I can become the person that they will turn to whenever they need something, and I become the go-to person for them. So in this particular episode, I want you to talk about controlling the conversation. So when you walk up to someone and you are at a networking event, and we're presuming it's a networking event where everyone here has come to network, quote unquote, exchange business cards, which you should never do. You'll walk up to them and immediately take the offensive, which means, hi, I'm Steve Sapato, and you are? And they'll tell us who they are. I go, wow, that's pretty cool. I said, what do you do for a living? That puts me in control. Now I get to listen to them. I get to ask them the questions that will bring them to the place that I can offer them solutions for. If you're not in control of the conversation, right, if you let them say, okay, and what do you do? One of the greatest challenges I have, I work with people on is when you've asked them about what do they do, and they spew their elevator speech at you, and then they say, and what do you do? The easiest thing to say is, this is what I do, and you spew back your elevator speech to them. But what I want you to do from now on is say, oh, thanks for asking, but can I ask you a couple more questions first? And they go, well, sure, because everybody likes talking about themselves. And then you start to ask them the questions that are going to bring you the answers that you're looking for. Make sure you're in control of the conversation by asking the questions, listening to the answers, asking more questions, and bringing that person into the funnel that you've created so that you can better learn how to serve them. That's what professional networking is all about. I'm Steve Sapato. You can find me at mentalprosperityblog.com. You'll also find my free video series on networking professionals. Let's call it Secret to Networking. And I look forward to seeing you on the next helpful hint.